What's up guys, Gaming King 08 back again with another NHL Supercard video. And guys, it is coming to a close here as the last event finally wrapped up last week. It was the Patrick Kane playoff card with the Jonathan Toews event card. And I mean, it's pretty sad to see Season 1 go, but we all know that Season 2 is very, very likely and everyone is looking forward to it. So, this is basically going to be my recap video. I'm going to recap all the cards I have and all so that I can go back to this video later on and remember what NHL Supercard Season 1 looked like, how it felt, and just all that great stuff. So we're going to cover all the cards I got this year that I have right now. And yeah, we are also going to have a video probably later this week talking about what to expect for Season 2. I might make a little video just throwing some ideas out on what they might have in Season 2. So leave a like and comment below if you want to see that video. But I am here to recap Season 1, but before I recap Season 1, I need to shout out so many great people. So, let's head over to Instagram, and I am going to show you some of the guys that I had the most absolute fun with this year. So the first guy, the Penguin 199, for 1999. This guy, he is a beast and he did very good this year. So definitely go give him a follow. And yeah, he is awesome. So is Noah Does 2K right here. We have Noah right here. So yep. Okay. And a couple more guys. Ovechkin, obviously one of the biggest guys in the NHL Supercard community. He was awesome. I even got to do a collab earlier this season with him, which was pretty awesome. So yeah, Woodchopper 467. He is another guy. He is awesome, and he killed it during this year's season, and he was just a cool guy as well. We did a collab. It's on my page, so go check it out. It's when I finished my Drew Doughty, so the Drew Doughty finale. Did a collab with him. So those are some awesome guys. And Daniel 2K, I mean, he didn't play much of NHL Supercard, but he definitely was awesome as well. We have Capitals Supercard right there. He is an awesome guy. Had a lot of fun with in his streams and all. OV_Hut.8. He was pretty decent. Had a lot of nice playoff cards, so he was cool and fun as well. So next we have, if I can spell the name right, Pavelski.8.Supercard, Tyler. So yeah, shout out to him. He was cool and fun to play with this year. We also have Tay Gaming Supercard. He was definitely one of my biggest fans and supporters throughout the season, so I definitely have to thank him. He only has 42 followers, so go check him out. Right now, he is awesome, and he's just a great Supercard player in the community as well. So go follow him. Don't want to leave anybody out here, but I'm keep thinking about it. Bergeron.sc. Definitely a cool guy as well. Also, Bergeron the Grill. He was amazing this season and got rank 1 in NRC, so that's awesome. Then we have Boston Bergeron, and he was also a pretty cool guy and a nice factor in the community. Got himself a couple of event cards and top 10s, so he was awesome as well. I'm not gonna try to forget anyone here. AT01 underscore Supercard. He was a NHL Supercard player at one time early on in the season, but not anymore, sadly. I don't know if he'll return if there's a season 2, but now he's basically doing FIFA and NHL stuff on the console, and he's just been doing a lot of other games lately, but yeah, he was a very cool guy in the beginning, and yeah. Then we got Kane.sc underscore 88. I knew this guy for quite a while, so he's pretty cool. Then we have another guy who's pretty good and big in the community, Carlson.sc. This guy was cool as well, and yeah, I'm just gonna go see if I forgot anyone. I'm gonna go to my likes here just to see if I have some more people. Echao, he was awesome, so go give him a follow and follow him on YouTube, or subscribe, I mean. But he was a cool guy as well in the community. We have Shaner SC. Shaner, he got that James Neal Pro, so he was definitely pretty good as well. Stamkos Supercard 91. Known him for a while. Go follow him. Let's see. Flame9x underscore YC. Go check him out on YouTube. He is also a nice player as well. So I just named some of the guys in the community that were really cool this year. Datsuk.supercard, he is awesome as well. All those playoff pros in his RTTC lineup. So he is awesome as well. So sorry if I forget anybody here. I'm just trying to make sure I don't. Let's see. Who else? Kessel.supercard81 was also a cool guy, and he was pretty good in his own way as well. Yeah, I think that's almost about it. Rask.sc, he is pretty cool, but he is sadly gone now. As you see right here, goodbye guys. So that's 8 minutes of shout outs there. So we're gonna move on to the game again. So let's hop in. So that was just some of the Instagram guys from season 1 that were awesome. Sorry if I forgot anybody, but you know that I love each and every one of you guys, because you guys in the community are awesome and the best, and you guys support me on Instagram, YouTube, everything else, so I thank you all for that, guys. And here's the login bonus. So my theory, guys, I'm just going to throw in a quick little theory here. You see the login bonus. I did miss 2 days, by the way, but anyways, what I think will happen is I think that they're going to finish off September. So this game, season 1, still going to be around for September. No season 2 in September is my theory. And basically, once September login bonus is gone and everyone gets their playoff price here, Then I think next month for October, I don't think they'll have a login bonus unless they have a quick one, which is like 1 day for a legendary, and then 3 days for a star or something. But I think this will be the last login bonus of Season 1. Once September is over, I think they'll remove login bonus. And then on the 1-year anniversary, which is October 10th, I believe, or 11th, that's when I think the Season 2 release will happen. On the 1-year anniversary, because that's what they did with WWE Supercard. So that's what I believe will happen. So that is my theory, guys. But let's jump in a quick minute here and show my cards and my decks and all, because Season 1 is coming to a close, sadly. But here is my quick game lineup. Playoff plus 36,475 wins, 5,258 losses is the final record. And then here we click on the ladder rewards. Here were all the ladder rewards this year. I'm just going to slowly go through the Corey Crawfords at first, and then they added Doug Gilmore and Chris Letang and everybody else. So it wasn't that hard to get all the ladder rewards. But I had 41,733 games played, which is quite a ton. But this game was definitely worth it. Then we have the lineup here. We have Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin, Gaborik right there, Doughty, the other Doughty, Crawford. Then we have a gap control star support and a good puck movement star support. I did not get any playoff supports this year, so that was kind of upsetting, but yeah. Anyways, here is the season setup here, and that is the lineup. But I'm just gonna put that there. So we have everyone from our quick game in the starting lineup, and then on the bench we have a couple other event guys here, as I'm showing you right now. So yeah, in playoff seasons, the season rewards were: if you're a champion, you get 2 random playoff cards. Second place gets you a playoff card and a star support. Semifinals get you a playoff card. Quarterfinals get you 2 star cards. First round gets you 1 star card. Miss the playoffs, you get 2 legendary cards. So not that bad at all for the rewards there, no matter what you got. So yeah, this was the final season lineup, and that was pretty nice to have. I couldn't show you my final RTTC lineup, sadly, but I do have a screenshot of it on my phone, but I'm not going to show you guys, because I'm just going to show you all the cards that we had this year. So we're going to go from the beginning to the end here. We have Crosby. I remember getting this card. It was pretty fun to get this card. One of the last RTTC. Corey Crawford, that goalie card was pretty awesome when I first saw it. I remember getting this from the RC, which was pretty awesome. I remember getting this from one of the last RCs, if not the last RC. Yeah, I think this was the last RC card. So that was definitely awesome to grab, and it was a Kings player, so I definitely loved that card. This guy was a beast. He was one of my best centers for a while, until I ended up getting a couple more. Then we had the Drew Doughty glitch, where it basically reset everyone's progress. So I got the Drew Doughty in like the first 2 days, because they accidentally had 6 days on it, so this whole event was messed up. They had 6 days. I got it in like the first 2 or 3 days because I spent on it, and later in the event, after I had already got mine, it ended up resetting the whole RTTC progress. So they ended up doubling your rewards. So if you finished the RTTC, you should have got 2, and if you were halfway there, then you would have got 1 of the Doughties. So basically 2 times of what you had. Ovechkin, I know this card was really awesome picture and probably one of the best looking playoff cards in the game. Ovechkin, definitely love that card. Vlasic, I remember getting this. This was from my first top 10 in endurance. I got the Pro Bernier in endurance, and I also got a Vlasic. And the cool story about this is the Flash RC before. As you see, it's a different background. It was a Flash RC around the time of the finals between Penguins and Sharks and all. And I ended up getting 105 because I was in school and I didn't have much time to play because I was playing in class, and then we had to go to lunch. Came back from lunch and it was over, and we can't have our phones out during lunch, so that kind of sucked. So I got ranked 105, and we got the 3 cards. So I got the 3 cards, but the week after, it was Jonathan Bernier endurance, and that's when I got my first ever top 10, and that's how I got the Vlasic Pro. Not many people have it because you had to get top 10 in both, or you had to get 101 to 250 in both, but that was a pretty cool card. Forsberg, I remember getting this card. This was probably one of my favorite events this year. It was an endurance Forsberg, and I was at my grandparents' house for quite a while, and I needed something to do, so I played this, and this was about the first time that I really went hard in an event in Season 1. And I ended up getting him, and I think he was my first ever playoff event card, so that was cool. Blake Wheeler, he was from an RC, I believe. So yeah, Bernier from the endurance, like I said, he's pretty nice. Then Jonathan Quick. This was so awesome because I got Jonathan Quick. I got one from Season Reward and one from another Season Reward, and I pro'd it, and he's one of my favorite players. I'm a Kings fan. I like Jonathan Quick, Drew Doughty, and those guys. So I was super excited about Jonathan Quick Pro there. Then we have Yager, and he was awesome to get as well. I believe I got him from 2 sets of season rewards as well. Then we have Mark here, and he was my freebie, playoff freebie, but then in season rewards I got him. So I got a pro in like the first week of playoff tier, because in my first season, in my first playoff season, I ended up getting him as my reward, which was pretty awesome because then I had a pro of my freebie right away. I'm going to pick up the speed here. We have Paul Martin. I remember that card from the Mystery RTTC. Yager again. That card was awesome to get. Johnny Gaudreau, he was a great card to get. John Scott, that was probably one of the hardest star events. It was the first ever star event. I barely got it, and I was so happy when I did, though. I think I managed to get a rank 990 or so. I almost said 900, rank 90 or so. Justin Williams, he was my first ever RTTC card, which was pretty cool. But I only got the single, not the pro, but it's all good. Ben Lovejoy and Joe Pavelski right here are the 2 other singles I got from that Flash RC along with Vlasic. But like I said, I got top 10 the week after, so that's why I got to pro my Vlasic. Then we have Star Wayne Simmons, which was a beast. He was better than some playoff single event cards, so he was definitely a beast. Marc-Andre Fleury, DeBoer, Hamilton, Strome, Kopitar, Letang, some of my playoff pros, which were cool to get. Or not playoff pros, what am I talking about? Star pros. James Neal, playoff single. Patrick Kane, playoff single from the RTTC last week. And Jeff Carter, playoff single. He was one of my last set of season rewards, not ladder rewards. What am I talking about here? So 3 playoff singles of just the regular base playoff cards. Then we have Jonathan Quick, star single. He was a beast, and I remember getting this card at my friend's house. I was at my friend's house. I finished it up there, but I was super excited to get this card because he was my favorite player, and I was surprised I got it because it was the RTTC, so I had to have a good enough deck, and I didn't think I was good enough, but I ended up paying a little bit, and I got my favorite player. Corey Schneider right here. This is basically where me and Woodchopper got introduced, because in a video we both watched the same YouTuber named My Time. We both told My Time about our ranks. So in the video he was showing the ranks and he shouted us out, and I was one rank above Woodchopper, and Woodchopper was a rank below me, and that's when I got introduced to him. And then later on, I eventually realized that that was him when I found him on Instagram and YouTube and all. So that was pretty cool. Then we have a couple other star singles. I did get rid of my Stamkos star single because I just trained it away and I didn't feel like keeping it. But I still have Eric Carlson, Taylor Hall, and Jason Pominville. Then we have Legendary Pro. I got this Legendary Pro out of an event. I think it was a RC or so. Or I just pulled two of the same Legendary. But I think I got it from an event, so I just wanted to get a Legendary card in one of the last events. So I ended up getting that Pro, so I could have another Legendary Pro. Jeremy Roenick, the first ever RC card, was pretty cool to get. It was the Blackhawks Kings. Sadly, the Kings lost, but the Kings player did end up becoming a ladder award, so I ended up getting him anyway, but I got rid of him once I got him. But Jeremy Roenick, I'm always going to keep onto that card because just look at the background moving and all. And I really love that RC, the first ever RC and card. I have a couple legendary singles here. Ryan O'Reilly. Yeah. Datsuk. Parisi. A couple other epics. John Tavares. A couple ultra rares. I've been holding on to these cards just so that in Season 2 I can look back at how the ultra rare cards and stuff look like. Andrew McDonald. Then we have some uncommon pros right here. I used to have a couple more, about 6 of them. One for almost every position because in RC and Endurance I would use these as my common fillers. So you know how people would have lineups and they would have commons to throw out? Well, I would throw out uncommon pros so I could beat people's commons if they had commons in their sandbagging lineup. So that was what I used that for. And then a super rare right there. So now to the supports. A couple star supports. Well, not a couple. I almost got every star support in Season 1, as you see right here. I did get a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 star supports, and they're all different, so that's pretty cool. Gap control, good positioning, good puck movement, hard check, hockey sense, hot streak, and skate drills. Then we have 2 legendary ones. We have good puck movement and hot streak. So those were all of my cards from Season 1, and that's amazing. I was super happy this year on what I did. No enhancements anymore. I got rid of them all just because Season 1 is almost to an end. So it is sad, but we had a great time, great moments. I played over 40k quick games, or games played. Got tons of season wins. I've got top 10 in Endurance and RC this year, so got those 2 goals done. I completed over 3 RTTCs, and I've got multiple top 100s and top 50s. So I was super happy with what I did and accomplished this year. I know this video was really long, 23 minutes, but it is one of the last videos here on my channel of NHL Supercard 1, Season 1. I probably won't have any more gameplay vids of Season 1, but I will make sure to give you guys something talking about upcoming Season 3. But we're going to play one last quick game against Stole Your Coco. So I'm just gonna play a game so I can go back and see how the gameplay was back in Season 1 whenever I look back at this video. So hopefully we can get a win here. We got a win there. Hopefully we can win this game before we move on to Season 2. So looks like we might win. No, we lost. Stole Your Coco won 5-3. But that was how the game is. And wow, what a way to finish Season 1 off with an ultra rare Jonathan Quick pull. live on camera because you know I love Jonathan Quick, so we're going to hold on to that. And that's awesome, guys. So that was amazing season. Like I said, I shouted all those people out that I had fun with this season. There was a lot of other guys in the community. Guys, I'm so sorry if I forgot you. There's just so many great guys. So remember, if I didn't say you, that you know if me and you are cool and if we had fun this year. So thank you guys for having such an amazing season 1 with me all the way through my journey of season 1. But season 2 is going to be better than ever. We're going to have 2 times the fun next year, guys. I cannot wait for season 2. I'm so excited. If you got to the end of this video, you are the real MVP. But that's enough for this video, guys. This is going to be my last video probably of gameplay wise. I might have a couple videos discussing what we could potentially see in season 2. But that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys